Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for lit that's pushing this truth across for comes of truth, and charity. All right, it's the brother. I'm a one abide from the brother I can't about GMS. I just want to get to the sin. Just going to by Esau, so-called white man Esau, red man Edomites. How they have a hatred for you so-called Negro, Latino natives, um, you know, start off, in the womb, when Rebecca had the twins, when Esau, Esau and Jacob, start off in the womb fighting, So how much more, in the times we're approaching, the times of trouble, Jacob's trouble, these devils gonna come down with their great wrath, they're gonna look to get at you, Negro, Latino, natives, Israelites, no other nations. They are gonna point the troubles and problems towards you, towards you, so-called Negro, Latino, natives, the Israelites, So, and they have a hatred for you because of the blessing too. Y'all have the blessing of the Lord, y'all the Lord chosen people, and they want that. They want to have that title. They want they want the blessing. So that's why them devils, the so-called white man, hate you so much. But you so-called Negro, Latino, native Israelites don't want to really take it serious when the men on the highways and byways from the apostle, elders, brother, or great millstone tell you that that you are the chosen people of the Lord. Y'all rather still just want to be American. Still want to be in the ways of the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites world philosophies and wicked ways, of America, and being other different doctrines, whatever it may be, But that's not the way, and that's why 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, natives, Israelites, gonna face horrible judgments, and they're gonna face the wrath of the Lord by way of the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, coming down hard, and there's gonna be a lot of death out here, man, here in America, a lot of death and chaos, So I'm getting to Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time their iniquity had an end. So the so-called man Esau, Edomites have a perpetual hatred for you so-called Negro, Latino natives, man. And they blessing is a sword, which is it'd be the modern day gun, and and they nuclear capability and other chemical weapons, whatever it may be. They blessing the sword in different ways. Not just the gun, but other ways of getting at you, killing you, so-called Negro, Latino natives off. So these devils, they hate you. And our iniquity is at an end. Our punishment is basically almost up. Just about. But you so-called white people, Edomites, don't want to let us go. Don't want to give up the power seat. Don't want to, get out the land of Israel. Them fake Jews over there in Israel. We want to claim to be, Israel, but you're not the people of that land. Because Jerusalem is a people for its place. So you devils have so much of a hatred towards so-called Negro, Latino, Israelites, that you try to be like, and you try to proclaim that you are, the people of the chosen people of the land of Israel right now. That's not true. Them Khazars over there, them Amalekites, the Lord hate you Edomites, man. you know. And the Lord's gonna deal with you on wicked devils, man, you know, for all the false doctrines and you know and with all this all this lies and deception that you put out, you know who the color of the Lord and so forth, saying that everybody's white and all that, which is not true. You so-called white people Edomites, really y'all red. Y'all a curse on the earth, man. So you devils got a lot to pay for, man. And it's coming. But this verse, Ezekiel 35:6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and the blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So yeah. So you devils, so-called white people, red nation, Esau, Edom, y'all have not hated blood, man. Y'all shed the blood of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, the Church of Israel, by the sword, and y'all constantly doing it. So y'all don't hate blood, y'all love it, and the blood gonna pursue you, the same instrument you use to take what you got have right now, and put fear in other nations and the people by bombing, different nations with your nuclear bombs. That's gonna come back on your head. The same thing that you reap, you gonna sow. The same. So you reap wickedness and violence, and that's gonna come and put it back on you. And it's gonna come by way of the thermonuclear missiles. The missiles gonna be shot towards hit America by the great 200 million missiles. So it's gonna come back on your head, man. It's gonna come down hard, man, and horrific and burning. When the Lord Yahushua returns, and the chariots, so-called UFOs, missiles being shot towards here in America. But I'm gonna end it off with Obadiah 1:10. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, same shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So for the violence of the so-called Negro Latinos, Israelites, shame shall cover you. It's gonna cover you forever. You're gonna be cut off forever. In times when you go into slavery, you Edomite, so-called white people, red people going to slavery for 1,000 years. You're gonna be cut off forever, man. After those 1,000 years of slavery, serving and building up the kingdom and getting your double cup of hell, put on you. For the hell that you put on the so-called Negro Latino Israelites, it's gonna be double onto you. So I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. These double so-called white people, they're gonna get what they deserve. For all the rape, robbery, murder and killing they have done on the planet Earth. And doing the so-called Negro Latino Israelites wrong. So I didn't want to make this too long, so I just want to go into that. So again, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sasakin brothers, to the few Aquaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that, say shalom.